the world of economics, there are always costs and benefits. And some of those break down to something that's even more complicated than it first appears to be. One of those is something called a sunk cost. Anytime you make a decision is only something with consequences in the future. You cannot change the past as much as we often would like to.
Welcome to your favorite.
For example, if you were to go to a movie and found yourself halfway through it, disliking the movie, but worried about the fact you'd paid $8 to see the movie and therefore you're going to sit through it, that may be a bad decision. You can't get your time back nor the money. All you can do is decide at this point you don't want to put more money or more time into this movie and get up and walk out and enjoy an hour with your friend for a cup of coffee. We can expand that even more into the world of government and decisions that government makes. We see countless examples of sunk costs when the government starts some new defense contract and then gets halfway through and realizes the cost is going to be prohibitive and the plane may not fly well, but there's a temptation to continue and finish the project. An even worse example is the Vietnam War. You'll remember that about halfway through, many times those in power and in the news were saying, we've already lost this many men and wounded this many, and we have this much we've spent. We now have to finish the war. But whether you were for or against the war, there's a question about, do you always finish something when you realize you're on the wrong path? And that at least should have been something that was under discussion. So in your personal life, be aware that you're not going to change the past. Focus on what you can do for the future. And notice what we do in business and government and other areas of the society about this notion of sunk cost.